Hi everyone, it's Anja here. I'm back with another video for Ophelia Crafts, and today we are making our Christmas card with the Cheer All Year stamp set, which goes with the wreath that we made last week. So I have an idea of what I wanted to do. You see, there are no Christmas trees left over, and so all I have is the stamp set, and I have got a Paper Zazz base. This is my base. Then I have a cherry cobbler first mat, and you're wondering why are there holes in there? Because I'm going to cover that up, so I didn't want to use another piece of cherry cobbler to then you know, punch the holes out with one of those hole punches. That's what I used. And then I have a white piece of paper that's going to go like that, and a star, because I'm going to stamp my tree and my sentiment on there. But first of all, before we do that, I am going to get some of these here. We've got some of that paper left over, and I want to put some on the side here, make it look a little bit rough. So let's see if we can get that off. So what I've been doing is I just sort of put my ruler there, pull it out a bit. That's always easier, isn't it? Put my ruler, put it flat on the and just tear it. See, and then you can just put it on the side there like that, and you could even tear it a little bit here and there just to sort of aid it a little bit. Oopsie, yeah, tear it off, and there we go. Alright, so I need a bit more, and I'm just looking anywhere where there might be a little bit of paper that I can use. See, this isn't particularly long enough, but that doesn't matter. I'm just going to put it on that side now. See, it gives it a little bit of a, yeah, okay, and a bit more somewhere. I mean, I don't want to throw out this paper. It's really nice. I love the newsprint paper. So, oh yeah, we need another in the other direction, don't we? So let's put this one. Let's get this one out. Ooh, if I can get, yeah, that doesn't matter. So it looks sort of like it's on a base of newspaper. And one more in the other direction. Aha, here. I think that will work. They won't see that it's not been torn off properly. There we go, see? Voila. All we need to do now is sort of put it on in a nice way. I hope it's going to work. I had this in my head. I'm not so sure now. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, so this needs to be shortened just underneath the witch. The witch, not the witch, but the witch. Okay, let's get rid of all this. See, I have some of these left even, so I might be able to do something with those. Right. Okay, so we have that. Now we are going to stamp our tree, and we're going to do that in Paper Zazz, and of course you land your acrylic block into your ink pad, why not? Okay. I'll just have to wipe that off on the side here. There we go. And we're going to put it nicely in the middle. If only I could lean over, that would be so handy. Yep, there we go. Oh. Phew, okay, good. Oh dear, that was a little bit tricky then. Okay, so we have all these little red bits, and of course we are going to use them for baubles. So let me just put a tiny, oh, that's too much. Tiny bits of glue. Oh. I'm gonna have to take that one off though. Yeah, and a little bit here, because we have, I also punched out a star from I think it was, which yellow was that? saffron maybe? I think so. I just went into my stash and punched basically. Yes, for little things like this, I always like to use tweezers. Okay, so that's our Christmas tree done. And I think the best thing we can do is to put the paper on now on the back of this. So let's just position that like that. There we go. Then we are going to have, yes, was this the torn bit? Yep, so this way. Tiny bit of a line of glue on that side. There we go. And then here. And really this way we're just working with the leftovers of our wreath. And you know, we have had to add some card obviously because that wasn't included, but even so I think it's good going because we've already made 4 cards, you know, Halloween and autumn themed. So I am quite pleased with how this is turning out. There we go. And we can sort of ruffle up a bit here. There we go. See? Right. So, is that straight? And of course I've taken the little baubles out of here, but nobody's going to see that because we're going to put that on there. So that's, again, you know, you don't need to cut into a piece of paper if you don't want to, because obviously you've got it here hidden. Nobody's going to see that. Right, so that goes to the side. Now what we need to do is make a sentiment. So I've got the Christmas cheer and I want it to fit in here into the decorative label punch, so we need to stamp them underneath each other. So I'm just going to ink up the word Christmas. Okay, and we need to mask, so it's easier if we just you know, mask off the cheer wherever that's going to end up on our page. Or okay, so from where you have cheer, you put the paper. So that's all that's printed. Now we're going to just give it a bit of a clean, and then we go to cheer. And now we need to make sure, see, I tried it out earlier. Now we need to make sure that we are going to put the paper on the R there, just in front of the R, and then you put the C right next to your piece of paper and just underneath the Christmas. There we go. And then, fingers crossed, not like that, fingers crossed, it fits in here. Phew, and it does. Okay. And let's just position it. Yep, there we go. Phew, that's a good thing. And now I like to roll this into my ink pad carefully so you don't damage your pad. And that just gives it a little bit of an edge. I don't know whether you can see that. Okay, now let's get the dimensionals out, she says. And where are they? Oh, this is typical, isn't it? Forgot to get my dimensionals out. Yeah, So this would then go there with a dimensional, and that would be our card. So I will have to do that after the video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!